早於2013年4月28日，2012榮耀盼望第168篇，日華牧師引述 Report 作者 Cliff High 喺2013年1月所發佈，對全球性海岸線事件發生之前嘅先兆標記作出咗補充分享。其中喺2013年1月 ，Report 顯示咗一個非常陌生嘅新名詞——極地漩渦。Report 預告喺全球性海岸線事件將要發生之前，極地漩渦將會崩潰。極寒冷嘅空氣將會指定咁樣影響美國。事實上，隨後喺2013年3月28日，歐聯日報先至刊登，俄羅斯嘅國防部向所有俄國海軍喺太平洋地區嘅部隊發出緊急通報，警告將會有一個中度至到高度重大地震事件嘅可能性發生喺北美洲板塊，特別喺美國、加拿大或者墨西哥西部沿海地區。因為公告顯示，俄羅斯軍方嘅科學家越嚟越關注自2013年3月中北極地帶嘅極地漩渦開始變弱嘅情況。意想唔到，踏入2014年1月開始，北美地區包括美國同埋加拿大等地，皆遭受20年嚟最強嘅極地漩渦侵襲。2014年1月6日清晨，極地漩渦侵襲美國中西部地區，並且有蔓延到東部同埋南部嘅趨勢。美國中西部地區，好似芝加哥等大城市，錄得破紀錄嘅超級低溫，部分地區嘅最低氣溫更達至攝氏零下51度。1月6日上午，紐約氣溫為華氏50度，並伴隨寒風。一日之後，氣溫急降至華氏零下7度。一日內嘅氣溫差異達攝氏30度。氣象學家 Ryan 貓兒表示，如果你嘅年紀係40歲以下，就從來冇遇見過呢股恐怖嘅極地漩渦啦。美國多個州份都宣布全州進入災難狀態。印第安納州更加有3萬人冇電力供應，多地陸空交通癱瘓。芝加哥國際機場過半航班因為燃油凍結而唔能夠加油起飛。全美大約有4000航班取消，7500班次延誤。
11 degrees below zero right now in Chicago. And take a look behind me. You can see the vapor rising from Lake Michigan here. It's that cold. And overnight, we got new video showing just how cold it is here in the Midwest. Take a look.
Oh, God.
When it gets this cold, black ice is king.
They need to get somebody out here to stop this.
It's just one of the countless ways the frigid polar vortex is crippling more than half the nation.
If you can stay in today, stay in all day today.
School closings as far south as Atlanta. The streets in central Illinois completely deserted. The wind chill there, a mind-numbing -30 degrees. Try opening the window in Chicago and you'll get this. 35 below zero right in your living room. It's so cold, Lake Michigan looks more like a hot tub. The water outside Chicago warmer than the frigid air, and ice already forming along the banks.
This right here is just more than we expected at all.
So cold, many car batteries just aren't working.
With the cold weather, it's not going to start.
A water main break in sub-zero Columbus, Ohio, turning streets into steaming rivers. Crews scrambling to clean it up before it freezes solid. In southwest Michigan, lighthouses transforming into Arctic ice castles. And this fountain left running outside Minneapolis, now a mountain of ice. Overnight, a Chicago family trapped in their car for more than 15 hours.
We were calling for help, and it was no one there to help us.
On that same highway, ice road nightmare. Truckers everywhere praying they won't be next.
單全美就有超過一半人口，共1億8千多萬人處喺極嚴寒嘅天氣底下。極地漩渦異常深入南方同埋墨西哥灣沿岸各州，包括以陽光與海灘聞名嘅佛羅里達州嘅氣温亦陷入0度以下。美國國家氣象局表示，寒風效應將使氣温降至華氏零下60度，對人嘅生命構成威脅。明尼蘇達州同埋多個城市罕見咁樣發布極度危險狀態警報，提醒市民同埋露宿者防範極地漩渦觸發嘅寒冷天氣。明尼蘇達州州長戴頓已經下令全州學校關閉6日，以保護兒童免受危險嘅寒冷氣温所凍害。呢個係17年嚟首次全州閉校。威斯康辛州嘅密爾沃基同埋麥迪遜市嘅學校亦喺周一停課。北達科他州州長 Jack Darapol 稱呢股強冷空氣將危及生命，敦促學校負責人確保兒童嘅安全。有專家警告，超低氣温加上寒風效應，皮膚暴露喺咁嘅環境5分鐘就會凍傷，甚至有生命危險。
It's a cold hell if you can imagine. That's to say, if you stand outside for longer than 5 minutes and any part of your body is exposed, including your eyeballs, that could easily freeze and create a damage for your systems. It's exceptionally cold.
Have you known anything like it?
I've lived on this part of the world for 20-some odd years, and this is the coldest I have ever seen. I would not allow my children to play in the backyard at all.
美國多處開放露宿者中心，讓有需要嘅人入住。
Welcome to the Real News Network. I'm Jess Lenore in Baltimore. A so-called polar vortex has brought record low temperatures from the Midwest to the East Coast. With wind chills reported as low as -70 degrees, many cities like Baltimore have issued special advisories for their homeless populations, making emergency services and shelters available. Now joining us to discuss this is Adam Schneider. He's the Director of Community Relations for Healthcare for the Homeless here in Baltimore. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So Adam, talk about what these record low temperatures mean for the homeless today. We know here in Baltimore at least 3,000 people are homeless every night. The highs on Tuesday are expected to be in the teens.
Yeah, I mean, the experience of homelessness is one that is very difficult to survive. People experiencing homelessness are 3 to 4 times more likely to die prematurely than their housed counterparts. And temperatures like this, weather like this, is really, it's really unbearable. And so it's laudable that there are these emergency responses that are intended to help people get off the streets, at least for the time being when the weather's so terrible.
明顯 Webbot 對有關天氣同埋災難上嘅預測都係驚人地準確，包括 Webbot 所顯示極地漩渦嘅全新字眼，只係按 Webbot 過往一貫嘅現象，當災難嘅幅度越大，對世界嘅影響越深，並且世人對有關字眼嘅認知度越廣嘅話，因住漣漪效應嘅緣故，事件發生嘅時間亦會出現更大嘅誤差。呢次關於極地漩渦嘅應驗足足延遲咗超過8個月。故此，正如2013年6月9日2012榮耀盼望第174篇日華牧師分享到，因住漣漪效應嘅緣故，關於 Webbot 所預告全球性海岸線事件，亦將會因事件嘅影響幅度越大，發生嘅時間亦會出現越大嘅延遲。不論如何 ，Webbot 嘅預測已經相繼應驗，基督徒更應時刻警醒。